people? Hi Pisces, how are you guys doing? And I'm back doing your reading, doing your messages from your ancestors, October 2021. What do you need to see from your ancestors? What are they sending you? Keep that in mind. This is a Pisces reading specific, okay? So do watch your sun moon rising because it's a bent of Vedic and Western astrology. Also, a special tarot that we use to do it because it adds to the mystical wisdom. And cross watchers, please use your inner compass when you watch these readings. And Pisces, let's see. My new journals, thank you for being here and watching it. So if you've not liked and subscribed, please do. As there are no reasons or seasons why I love to spread joy, peace, happiness. Okay, I do that from this little window. I send you so much of love and light. Even if you don't subscribe, even if you don't like, even if you. So as I said, the idea is that minus expectations. The idea is to continue doing what you believe in doing, and this is not something that I do for commercial reasons. Okay. So Pisces, let's see what your ancestors trying to communicate to you. All my information is in the description box. Kindly have a look at my old journals. I love you guys. Thank you for staying connected on Twitter as well, on YouTube as well. Thank you, thank you. So Pisces, I think for you they're telling me that it's a good time. How it's a good time? They're saying pending. It was pending. They show me it was pending. I don't know why. Yeah. So let's see what do we need to see for our Pisces going forward. Messages from their ancestors as I take the assistance of my master and guides. That I need to see Michael for my Pisces. They show me to stop now. What is pending for Pisces, Michael? What do we need to see for Pisces? I don't know which part of the world you're in and when you're watching it, but Navratras are on. So we worship Ma Durga, Goddess Durga, for about 9 days in India, in Asia. And it's a huge, huge fest. And these 9 nights, trust me, are super powerful. So if you're interested in your readings or you're interested in your ancient healing, do connect with me. As they're really powerful, trust me. Or you can read about it. Navratras, okay. Navratri, you will get to know. There are too many. There are too many. I can't have these. So there's something, as I said, something is pending. I said they showed it to me. There is something which is pending. So we have a peaker here. Yeah. 6 of Vajras, man. So you're going towards calmer waters. So Vajras in this deck, it's a very profound deck that I use. It's a Buddha mandala deck, okay, that I use for my ancestor messages and serious profound readings that I do when I do oracle readings, etc. So this deck is a little different. Don't panic, don't get upset or paranoid. I'm going to explain it to you as I go on with the spread, okay? And because every card that I lay out changes its meaning with the next card. So with the 6 of Vajras in this deck really showcase the suit of swords. So 6 of swords. Now what is that you're making peace with? That is what needs to be seen. What your ancestors are saying, make peace with it. You have to make peace with something, Pisces. What is it? Could be your financial matters, could be your past ailments, could be issues that are longing, that are impending, you're not paying attention to. But they're saying that you need to now. You have to keep your emotion and you have to let go of the miscommunication. That's also they show me. Emotion, miscommunication. So somebody communicated something which was not right to you. That will come to light with 6 of Vajras. Or somebody shared their emotions that were not really true and you believed them. That could be also one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this came out. So you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody showed you something that, oh, I have this and I have that. You could be not. So your ancestors are saying be careful if you're dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is also like a call to action kind of card for me. So I just feel that take it as it resonates. It could be about taking that call to action. You have to take that step forward. You cannot sit back and say that, okay, this will pan out as it will pan out. You will have to take a certain action if you want a promotion, an upgrade in your life, and you want to make peace with certain things. You may receive a sudden business offer also, with this. There's a possibility. Yeah, see, we got 2 6s here. So 6s are really about co-creating. So this is about Six of Pentacles energy. Jewels in this deck are about the same. So definitely there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in the mix. So somebody said something to you, but again, it has to be balanced. It cannot be a beggar and a giver kind of situation. It has to be balanced. It needs to be seen in that light. And when the balance is not there for some reason, it could lead to lack of emotions. It could hurt you because you guys don't like it. And if you see your sign and you see six, it works like that. It's more like karma at play right now with you, whichever part of your life it is. If you're married, take care of your spouse. I think that would be important. With the nine of Vajras, yes, nine of swords, something has kept you. See, 6 and 9. This is 6 and this is 9. So karma definitely, as I said, is around playing. Okay, and things are turning around. So whether specifically, see, as I said, these messages are for Pisces. So whatever it is with the nine of swords that keeps you anxious, up, worried, tense if you are at all, it is pending, but now they're saying the solution is coming your way. How is it coming your way? That needs to be seen. Luck will favor you provided you favor yourself with the Eight of Jewels. They say you have to work harder on yourself instead of working on other people. Work on yourself. Stop playing or stop telling people that, oh, this is what happened because of this and this reason. Maybe I did not have sufficient funds or did not have sufficient understanding. They're saying that take the onus of things when they don't go right for you, specifically Pisces. So could be you, could be a cross watcher, right? This is also about you doing you, putting in your hard work, continue doing your hard work, and saying that you will only accept things that would bring about that balance in my life. And we have an amazing one. This is Mamaki. She's a goddess. The Shakti of Jewels. Okay, so the Shakti of Jewels is again Pentacles. So of course, there are a lot of Pentacles in air. So you're dealing with an air sign or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is about balance. This is about saying that the yin and yang has to be balanced. You have to see everything with one light. You cannot go bias and do things and judge people like that. Something to that effect. I'm going to explain it to you in a while in detail. Three of Lotuses. This is Wands energy. Three of Wands. So yeah, you've been waiting, anticipating for things to work out and pan out. But again, everything happens in divine intervention and order. We cannot question it. So Pisces, I feel it is more to do with your karma. It is more to do with what we sow, we shall reap, right? So this could be in business. This could be in love. With the Four of Vajras, exactly as I said, see the plant, what you sow, so shall you reap. It is about seeing the results in time. You'll have to keep doing your prayers, keep saying your prayers, and from 3 to 4, of course, it's going to come around. Whenever people try to tell you you're not capable, you won't be able to do it, the idea is that you're in the process of becoming you. This is the pre-empress energy. Okay, Yashodhara, the future emperor. So now the spread is very clear here as we see, and in this spread it only goes on to say that you need to be very sure with what you want to make peace with in the first place, right? So when we talk about that, we talk about a very simple thing, that is it love, is it career, is it business, is it work, what is it, right? You have to be very open and clear with yourself. You have to tell yourself that you might be protected, okay, you might be covered, but how many chances you can give to somebody or take from somebody, right? So you have to learn to go with the flow. That's what you're doing to yourself. With the horse here, the animal of jewels, I've already explained that this is about taking that call to action, and also understanding what people do to you and why they do to you, with what understanding, right? So there's a balance that you need to restore. You cannot just show that, oh, what I care, and knowing fully well the other person has a different head, you are going in the similar direction because you're giving your energy, right? So you have to be conscious as to where you're giving your energy so that you can restore the balance with the Six of Jewels, the Six of Pentacle energy. Okay, going forward, Nine of Vajras. This whole imbalance that you're trying to make peace with is keeping you in anxiety, has been giving you those nights, has been giving you that trouble. But you're strong, you're working on your strength, and I see Leo placements also for some of you that with the Eight of Jewels, you're continuing doing what you have to do. You know, you're not stopping, you're not bowing down. You're saying that I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing because I'm going to receive what I need to receive, and you're confident about it because you're very intuitive. You know, you're a water sign, you're very intuitive, and you know that things will, pan out in a certain way. So luck will be on your side. Your ancestors are telling you that. But again, karma works in a similar way. The mirror will show you what you showcase, as simple as that. So Mamaki again here, if you see closely, has two horses underneath, right? So now this particular energy is really about overcoming conceit, overcoming the illusions that we have for ourselves. So she'll break your shackles, she'll help you shine in a way that shows your honesty, shows your integrity, shows your truthfulness, and she brings about the best in you because now you're understanding the bigger picture. Now you're ready to see that why things happen and for what reason. So you're more empathetic right now. Now you would see things in a more balanced perspective. Okay. So with the Three of Lotuses, that is what it says, that you have to, you know, wait a little more because you've done what you had to do, and now the results would be coming into you in time. With the Four of Vajras again, the idea is simple, that as I said, that you have to come in the energy wherein you can sit, contemplate, meditate a little, and try to recreate what you so want in life, whether it's in love, whether it's in career, whether it's in whichever direction. And then what we have here is super amazing, the future emperor. Look at the image, superb. So you can have everything, abundance, amazing. I think it's really about taking special care about you. It's also about taking special care about who you really want to. So you're seeing beyond the conceit elements, you're seeing clearly, and you're using your wisdom in realizing that you like to be around people who may not be very polite, may not be very sweet, but are true to you, right? So that's why I feel, Pisces, for you guys, it is about taking those chances now and healing the past. Okay, healing the past, that's your guides are telling you, ancestors are telling you, healing the past, resolve the issues, go for a reconciliation. In that sense, if there's a damage being done, the pain has been caused, it has been caused both ways, right? So you have to understand that how you can settle it and how you can be in the pink of health, mentally and emotionally, physically also. So luck will favor you when you start planting those seeds in that light that I'm sure you guys are doing, because you are very abundant, you're very intuitive, you're very guided. So ancestors are really sending you signs. You might be seeing a lot of six and nines, I feel. You could also see seven in the understanding, but you're definitely dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and an air sign, wherein you really have to see beyond. So this is like a very mystical one, could be for some and not for everybody, but just make sure that you use your sensibilities a little more when you're dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Okay, so I'll leave it at this, and I shall see you the next time. Until eternity, Pisces, you're doing so well. Luck will favor you going forward, and our ancestors are telling you to stay attentive. Okay, so take care. Stay safe, stay home. I shall see you next time. Bye.